Hello, I've been doing some work on my scaffold truck, or trailer mainly. I watched a video on YouTube, as you do, or as I do quite often, for get inspiration from other people sometimes, just watching things. Little ideas, or sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes you have a laugh seeing how they do something completely different to what you do, or sometimes you watch them cock up and you have a laugh because you think, ah, you twat. But anyway, but I was watching a video by Hobby Concepts, Bob, old heavy hand, Bob from Hobby Concepts, and he paired two receivers at the same time, and I don't know why I've never tried it. I had it in the back of my mind somewhere that someone once told me with digital, especially Spectrum, you can't do it. So I could be making that up. It's just there's something in the back of my mind telling me it can't be done. But I thought I'll give it a go, because if you can, it would help, especially with this trailer, because on the unit, let me get the unit out and show you. The unit has got a hobby wing ESC, I believe, from memory, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a cheap old light kit. And let's put it on. It serves a purpose. So you've got backlights, you've got reverse lights, you've got indicators. The beacons are permanently on. You've got headlights, front indicators. Let me get a radio. Right, so we have somewhere. We have. Oh, maybe we don't have. Pretty sure the indicators work. Oh, I'm doing something completely wrong here. You got to set it first. So right, so yeah, so we have indicators. Not sure if you can pick them up on a camera. I think you can just about see the left one flashing. Headlights, I think these are just from memory, I'm pretty sure there's no switches to them, they're just on. It is, like I say, it's just a cheap old light kit meant for a touring car. So it's got headlights, it's got brake lights, it's got indicators. I think it's got reverse lights. So you've got reverse lights. As you go forward, the lights go off. As you let go, the brake lights come on. There is no pull back and brake lights. The brake lights are on until you release the stick or pull the stick back. But when you pull the stick back, the reverse lights come on with them, because there is no On the light system there is no forward, brake, reverse, it's just forward and reverse. And the brake lights tend to stay on with reverse anyway, but they go off when you're going forward. You get the drift. So there's no way of having trailer lights. I guess you could wire up some sort of bloody infrared thing if you're that way inclined, or you know how to do it, or you're willing to spend loads of money. And if you're willing to spend loads of money, you ain't going to put a cheap old kit in like that in it. So with that in mind, I tried Bob's idea, and not only did I manage to pair 2 with a Spectrum DX6E, I actually paired 4. Why you'd want 4 I don't know, but I did manage to pair 4. So now if I switch the trailer on, and what I like, because I bought a really cheap knockoff Tamiya set, they're not Tamiya, they're knockoff. There's a dodgy connection in there, as you can see here. So this being an old rust bucket truck, I like the idea it would have a dodgy light connection, so it would flicker and be waiting to be pulled over by the old bill for a dodgy light. So I left it. I was going to take it out, but I thought no, I quite like that, so I left it in there. But now we have indicators, trailer and cab. We also have brake lights on trailer and cab. So I thought I would share, because it's just an idea, that if you've got a trailer, you've got a cab with a, you're on a budget, so it's just got a cheap light set in it or whatever, and you want lights in your trailer, well, there is a way of doing it. And all I've done with the trailer, let me get this out of my way. Power wise, just turn it off a minute. I've put a little switch in the side. I bought a tiny little rechargeable battery that goes from the switch into the RX, so it just powers the receiver, and then you wire it up the same as you would a normal light switch, and the lights, they just plug into the corresponding channels. So obviously I've took out the headlight ones because you don't need headlights, and I think this is the same. It's when you push forward the headlights come on, when you push back the brake lights come on. So a weird system, like I said, cheap system. I think it was only a tenner. So I've unplugged the front lights, not needed, left the back lights in. There's some weird flashing lights, I've took them out. Basically I've unplugged everything apart from 2 of the indicators, because you don't need 4 because it's for a car, obviously front and rear, and the brake lights and the dodgy flashing light. Like I say, I quite like the dodgy flashing light. It gives it a bit of I think it gives it a little bit of character. Just driving down the road with the light flashing as it hits bumps, and all dodgy wiring. Bit of a loose wire there somewhere, and the other one's blown completely. That's how good they are. One don't work and one's seriously dodgy. And it's the LEDs, it's not actually the control box, because when you plug another one in, they're fine. So it's definitely the LEDs. This one had it, this one It's weird, I don't know, I've never seen an LED do that actually, apart from one that's meant to do it. But I like it. I need to make a box or something in here so I can put the RX and the battery and that in it, just to hide it, make it look a little bit neater in there. But I like it. It's just a little bit more detail, isn't it? Something. It's actually got indicators and brake lights. What else on here? Got these straps off of eBay, like ratchet straps. They don't ratchet, but they look good. They look the part. They're holding the, not really holding anything on. They're just for show, but I do like them. I'll do a video later or tomorrow of it running, which hopefully will be tagged on the back of this, so you can see it running up and down with the lights going properly how it should. And that's pretty much it really. I'll say, you need to make something just to put that in. That ain't going to be hard. Can make a box to go on the back. So maybe something similar to these ones on the side where the spare little pipes and connectors and that would go. But yeah, I'm quite happy with them lights and how that's worked out. So just thought I would pass it on in case, like I say, anyone needs you think, oh, I can add some lights. If you think about it, yes, the possibilities are quite endless. If you can add at least 4, because I've added 4, I would have added more, but I only had 4 receivers. It's, I mean, especially if you've got like a road train, 3 or 4 trailers, rather than trying to wire in the actual proper light kits from an MFC or something, you could just add a receiver on each one. Tiny little battery. I'll show you the size of the battery. It is, I think it's called 2/3 AAA. So there's a clue. There's a AA, and that's 4 of them. And they are, it's 4.8 volt and 400 milliamps. I mean, obviously you could go with something that size. You could go with something that size, but I just thought for on the back of here, it's powering LEDs, nothing else. So it don't need a lot of power. It's not going to take a lot just to power brake lights and then indicators. It's not like they're on all the time. The only light on all the time will be the light in the receiver, the little LED in there. LEDs ain't going to take that much power, so that is an ideal battery and a lovely size, easy to hide. Yeah, so that's it. Like I say, I'll do a, when I can. Oh, hold on, let me actually show you the, this is the light set I bought. I think you could see that. It says Tamiya, but it's not Tamiya. There is no way on earth that is made by Tamiya. It feels too cheap for a start. And I've never had something where lights don't work or anything straight out of a packet, not on Tamiya. I think their quality control's too good. But that is the actual kit. See, it's meant for a car. It's got forward, reverse, brake. Actually, let's plug it in. And I'm going to show you exactly what it does. Right. I'm just going to pause this while I plug it all in, and then I shall be back. Right, so we're wired up to my little test rig. Everyone should have a test rig. Right, that's plugged in, that's plugged in. We're in the third channel. Yep, that's alright, switch it on. Right, so we've got, this looks like 2 lights have come on straight away. 2 lights are switchable if you put them in the right channel. Indicators, the other left indicators, right indicators. Right, so when you go backwards or brake, the brake lights come on, the headlights go off. As soon as you let go, the headlights are on, and when you go forward, the headlights are on. So yeah, the headlights go off as you brake. They're on. So they're on. Oh, if we switch them on, yep, the brake lights, they still go. So what's this other one here? Right, so we have looks like we have 3mm are indicators. Right, so them 2 are the headlight, so your brake, so that's your brake lights, and then these ones are the switchable. So what the hell do them ones do? Because they don't seem to do anything. Did see something about 3rd channel, so let's unplug the 3rd channel. Right, so they don't work. And right, so now them ones are permanently on, and them ones still don't work. Oof, that makes no sense at all, does it? Yep, that don't make any sense at all. If you put the 3rd channel back in, right, they are now switched, but these 2 still don't do anything. And as you can see, there's no instructions for these, it's just, I don't know what that is supposed to be. But clearly they don't work. We've got, I don't like the idea of the headlight ones going off when you brake. What's the point of that? These people who design these, do they never actually drive a real car? Because if you're driving down at night and you have to brake and your headlights go off, you're in serious doo-doo. You're in the deep shit, boy! Right, so I guess you could leave the switch ones on, but it still don't get why the hell they go off when you brake. That's just stupid. And then there's a set here that does nothing. Front left turn, front light, forward indicator, backward brake indicator. What? What's a backward brake indicator? Is that a brake light? D8 tail light. D8, D9. What's D8 and D9 though? D8, D9. So apparently one of them is a backlight. Is a I don't understand how that works either, but never mind. That's just very weird. Why would they give you, or is that just another one that don't bloody work? Let's try it, shall we? Oh, they're blue. So the LEDs work, but for some reason they don't come on with whatever you do. Yeah, they don't come on at all. So I wouldn't bother buying this set because it's crap, to say the least. What the hell would you put in channel 3? Yeah, I don't know. They're bright, they're very bright, but not like the person that designed it, clearly. Because, oh, I know, I drive down the road with my headlights on. Oh, look, I need to slow down a bit. Oh, I can't see where I'm going. Very clever. But they serve a purpose on there. Like I say, they was cheap and they're doing a job. So that's what matters, I guess.